Alright, hello everybody and welcome to Need for Speed Underground 1. Now, this definitely is the first time I'm recording this video, and definitely I haven't had a failed attempt at trying to record a gameplay for this experience. So, yeah, nothing to worry about here. Professional YouTuber, arrow keys at your display. So, anyways, guys, I've decided to start up this game because I believe that Need for Speed Underground 2 catches most of the spotlight, right? And we tend to forget what actually started the whole cinema of Need for Speed games, right? And that for me personally is this one. It has so many memories for me because I used to play this back when I had a CRT monitor, right? So a lot of good times attached with this, a lot of memories, core memories, right? So anyways, without wasting your time, let's just make a new profile. So arrow keys, there you go. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this 1 second. Tish, exactly. Yeah, oh, yeah. So anyways, apologies, I have to mute the music even though they are really good. I have to do it because of, YouTube and copyright and those sort of things. Anyways, I go back. Okay, go underground, baby. Let's go. Accept. And there we have the intro. I'm just gonna move the mouse out of the way. Alright, slick little intro, there we have. And we are right, straight up, we are being put into a race. Hello? Oh my days. Okay, how do you do nitros? Was it alt? I can't seem to remember how to use the nitros. Caps locks maybe? Or maybe N, the classic. Oh, it is N. Oh my god. You know the game is old when you press N to enable nitros. So anyways, we are in an Acura Integra, quite priced up, and we are zooming past the AI like they're nothing. Oh my god, look at the apex to apex to this. Oh shit, that was close. But that, I didn't see that car. Oopsie daisies. Well, I'm still a bit rusty because I haven't played this in ages, but I still remember this route and this shortcut in the left, which you take, which didn't really help you uh, quite that much, but it is what it is. So we take a swift left turn, and then we are through this construction area, if I remember. Yes, I do. Damn, it's like a that was close again. It's like I've never stopped playing this game. It's just I had to boot it up, and then I remember that okay, this is the how it looks like. Oh my days, the slow-mo cams. How can I forget? Okay, a lot of messing about. The opponents are coming back into the display of the map, which we don't really like. Let's just go straight into the subway. I love this part of the map, by the way. The fact that you have to thread the needle, which didn't really like give you any sort of advantage, but it just seemed real cool doing it, I miss that in modern racing games where they provide you with a path which doesn't really have a significant advantage. Like, it's not a shortcut, but it just makes you look cool while doing it. You know what I mean? That subway, I feel like, is the most iconic section of any road in any racing game that I've ever played prior to, or like ever played, right? So anyways, race over, which is the best out here.
Is that your fantasy? Look, that's Eddie. Take a good look, man. He's a winner, and winners get mad respect. It ain't just about the car, it's about the attitude.
Oh, that's a beautiful skyline.
One of these is your car.
Okay, tough choice to make, because back when they actually give cars, like startup cars, which seemed like startup cars, and the choices were quite tricky in a way. Like, we have a decent selection of cars, except for, I don't know what this is. um, well, let's see. We have a Peugeot. I can't hate the Peugeot though. Like a lot of people I know hate on this car, the 206, but me, I like it because this game actually, made me fall in love with so many cars. So we have a Civic, we have a Volkswagen Golf GTI. Like, I'm really inclined towards taking this one because it's a classic. It's a Golf, right? It's a Golf for fuck's sakes. But my heart says I'm gonna go with the Miata.
Ouch, that is seriously weak, dude.
What did you say, woman? What did you say? Oh, okay. So that's our
Hey,
love interest, I
loser.
guess. Oh, you shut up.
Alright, check it. Maybe I can help.
You're the annoying one.
Just you and me, one-on-one. Money in the bank. Let's go.
You want to be the best? You gotta take these boys down. If you lose, you're gone. Got it? Good.
Oh.
Now move it. Come
Okay.
here to find the latest races. The race map will show you where all the action is.
Alright, so we have a couple of races to do. Lap knockout, drag. Oh, I remember drag was one of the most challenging ones to do compared to the rest. But anyways, let's jump straight to a circuit. Let's go in the order that they have given us, right? So,
Bro, I'm Jose. Sam told me I should keep an eye out for you. She said you plan on turning the streets upside down. Welcome to the streets, dog. Let's see if you can hang.
yep. Okay, why does this guy look like that person from Spider-Man? You know what I mean? Anyways, moving swiftly on. I think we're gonna start with hard because I'm like that. I'm just built different. It's gotta be a challenge, right? Can't be easy, sailor. Let's do it. Three, two, one. All right. A lot of wheel spin, which is kind of surprising because these cars are underpowered as hell. But anyways, let's draft a bit. I'm sneaking a draft, and I guess. Okay, that was interesting. Anyways, we go through this path again. So it's the same map we previously or like played in the previous race with the Acura, but except this time we are in much slower cars. So let's take the needle of thread of the needle, thread the needle, thread the thread needle, thread. Yeah. So, anyways, go past this shortcut, race past this place and the clock tower. That's also one of the really iconic places in this map. And yeah, here we go. Another thing I wanted to talk about this game specifically, or like, I mean not specifically, but like games in the previous gen, right? You could tell they were made for keyboard and mouse, or like the racing was made for keyboard, especially the arrow keys. I don't think I can control the car with WASD. Wait, let me give it a try. Nope, it doesn't work. So you know it's an old game because of that. So the handling, I just want to say it feels real good on the arrow keys. With modern games, what happens when you try to race with the arrow keys is the fact that you can feel the delay when you're turning the wheels, right? So for example, I want to take a right, so it doesn't turn instantly or as swiftly as you expect because these are binary inputs, right? With controllers you can decide how much you want to turn, how specific you want your turns to be, right? But with the arrow keys it's just gonna be on or off, left or right. So yeah, this game, it does feel like it's made for it because the turning is swift. This car is not supposed to handle this good, especially when it is stock. So yeah, they have made some changes to make sure that the experience is good in the keyboards. Well, because controllers were not really famous back then. I don't even know if they had controllers back in the day. So, or like consoles, right? So, anyways, moving on, we get some style points. Nice lead lap. Okay, 2,892 style points gauge. Okay, so that's the level XP bar kind of thing. I gotta up my XP bar for sure. Alright, let's continue the race. all the progression. Let's get back to the race map. Let's go on with sprint. Last one there is a rotten egg. Okay. Hmm. Race with the downtown core. First one past the airport construction zone takes home the bank. Okay, hard as usual. Yup. Oh, look at the customization options they've given. Nice. So we are starting off with some cars, some good lineup of cars once again. The dot, yeah, stutter the heck out of existence. Anyways, I was saying that the Dodge Neon has some pretty interesting bumpers without any other customization. Looked quite awkward. I didn't have any rims, neither did it have spoilers. Yeah, it looked funny. Okay. Here's one thing, right? So usually when I start off with racing games, I make two very important decisions. Or like there's two options from which I have to make a very important decision. So the first option is, do I go down the path of visual customization, or the second option, I focus on performance. So it really depends on my mood which path I really want to go down to, right? So for this one, I'm thinking, I'm actually not sure. I'm gonna decide in the next episode. I'm just gonna save up some money, or like, uh, I think, yeah, racing points is the currency in this game. So I'm gonna save some of that up. We're gonna decide in the next episode what we really want to do with the money, or the stuff we get, right? So anyways, that was a really short sprint race, to be honest. Quite simple. I like that. And we shall cross the line. There you go. Nice. First place again. Not a challenge. These guys should give me some challenge. I'm sure it gets pretty challenging as the cars get quick, because I remember the final few races get quite difficult. But anyways, we get some style points. You have money in the bank. Well, I think they are different things. So style points and money are two separate things? Question mark? Anyways, let's go on to drift racing. Okay.
Oh, kid, this is sick. Yet another convert to the drift scene. Let's see what kind of moves you got. They call me Dirt, and I like to get sideways.
Really corny lines. I love it. Anyways, so I remember the drift events were quite challenging, to say the least. I'm gonna have to really push hard on this one. I even might have to like uh, start off, or like do an easier difficulty for this, because the drift sessions in this game are brutal, especially the ones of the, or like the early ones where your car is not upgraded enough, so you lose your drift points quite easily, right? And you gotta make sure that for this one, the best way to like rack up points is to chain them. That's how you get the multiplier high enough, right? So you don't have progressive multiplier, but you have multiplier based on what your drift score is. Like you can see on the top left side of the screen, I have to get a 5x with, or like a multiplier with a certain score, right? Yep, there you go. Oh my god, I've chained up like 10k. I'm just that good, I guess. I'm like, oh my god, look at the scoreboard. I'm not even that high up. This, yeah, I told you guys, this is gonna be quite challenging, especially with this car. So fun fact, the Miata is actually the one of my dream cars, which I hope I can get to buy and experience for myself. That's one of the dreams I have with dreams and hopes with this channel, obviously, is that I can get enough money out of it so that I can get myself a Miata. Not the gen which is right now in this game, but the newer gen, the latest gen. So anyways, we get some style points as usual. We get some vinyls. Is it called vinyl or vinyl? I don't know. I probably pissed off a lot of people on there, but we got a lot of unlocks. Let's go, let's go. Nice. Okay, let's go to race map. Okay, drag racing. I
Dog, Name's Derek, but my buds call me Clutch. I think I'll call you Tow Truck, because that's what's gonna be hauling that heap to the dump after this race.
Bro, your lines suck. What do you mean? But like they have character, that's one thing. Even though the lines are real corny, they have a lot of character and you kind of like feel that they're real people who are trying to, impress anybody out there. So anyways, okay, uh important question. How do I shift? Like right now I'm pressing shift. It's just, what is it doing? Wait, is this the handbrake? It is the handbrake. So how do I shift forward? Oh, it's A for some reason? Uh-huh, okay. Oh yeah, I remember that long back when I played this game, I think I couldn't do drag races because I didn't know how to shift, and for the longest time I had to like halt my progression because I didn't know how to shift gears, and I didn't know the concept behind drag racing, because this game, like, it doesn't introduce you to drag racing at all, right? Like it doesn't tell you that you have to shift, it doesn't tell you what buttons you have to press to shift, so you're just left like figuring things out by yourself, which I've done quite a lot. Like I've learned so much by myself from this game, and you didn't really have like proper tutorials back in those days. Like I'm talking about those days when you have those huge bulky monitors, right? So okay, I have to try again because I lost, obviously. So yeah, that's the thing. Okay, let's just lock in and make sure we get some perfect shift. All right, buddy, start off with an over rev. Okay, perfect shift, amazing, beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna have to draft this Volkswagen so that I can get some speed up for myself. Can we? Are we powerful enough? Is VTEC gonna kick in? Can we draft him, please? Okay, slide left at the exact right moment, and here we go. Perfectly done, baby. Okay, how do I look back? I don't want to risk this, so I'm just not gonna try and do it. But yeah, we're zooming at 120 miles per hour. Okay, I have to change that. Can I change that? I hope I can. Look, miles per hour just doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry if you're an American or if you use freedom units. It's just kilometers per hour for me. So I'm gonna change it. That's the right way of measuring your speed. Miles, just, I don't know. Kilometers. Yeah, that's how it should be. Kilometers per hour, baby. Okay, so we get the victory. Amazing. And we got some money in the bank. Oh, we got a little Mitsubishi. Oh. Oh, I'm really tempted to get that car as well. Um, yeah, got some track locks. Continue, and we move on to the final race, which is a lap knockout. And yeah, we're gonna do it on hard as usual. So have to be on your toes in this one because you get eliminated every lap. So I think this is gonna be 3 laps based on the number of races I see on the screen. Ooh, that Mitsubishi though, really want to get that. It's not necessarily the reason because it's a good car. Like this, that's that. To be honest, that's what started the Evo, right? And the Evo is legendary. And yeah, so that was the car which started it off. But for me, the reason is because that car, my uncle used to have it for himself, and we used to like go places with it. So that's the reason why that car has sentimental value to me, right? So yeah, I think no, I think I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna be loyal to my MX-5 because this is my dream car after all. Not exactly the same one, but you get the point, right? So I'm gonna stick with this MX-5. But I mean, should I? The thing is, I also have to think about retention and YouTube and stuff. So um, if I need to grab you guys' attention, I have to make sure that I keep switching cars and I uh, have that engagement ready, because a lot of us in this generation, we just don't want to stick to the same thing for a long time because our attention span is cooked. That's why we have YouTube Shorts. Like every social media has a short format kind of thing. Like we've got Reels for Instagram, we've got YouTube Shorts, and yeah, those sort of things. Even I think even Snapchat has that. But anyways, that's the whole story behind this. So I'm just gonna have to make sure that I make this interesting for you guys so that you guys actually watch the entire series because I'm gonna be finishing the whole game in this channel, right? So yeah, if you guys want to see this whole thing till the end, then just make sure to subscribe, and yeah, it's gonna be lovely. I'm gonna be playing more nostalgic games for sure in this channel. So we are starting off with this one. What? Oh my days, that's unfortunate. Oh, you suck as well. Skill issue. So yeah, we're gonna have to do some catching up. We have one lap to make up the mistake. That van just decided to take a ride without indicators on. Like, okay, to be fair with them, the game doesn't have indicators programmed to it, because why would they? It's a really long or like really old game, so yeah, it's fine. Now I just have to make sure that I catch up with the guy in front. I have a decent amount of time left, but I'm gonna have to make it quick, and I don't trust this truck to give me that opportunity. Okay, we passed through him. Insane. We are catching up though, which is good, but I don't know if we can. Oh, that wasn't a clean jump. Oh, you were gonna ruin it for me again, Mr. Van. Twice in the same race. Hello? Okay, we take that turn perfectly, and we are catching up quite significantly. No, it was the last lap. Holy shit. Oh my days. I'm gonna have to restart. Hello? Okay, interesting. So that van just ruined my entire race. Thank you very much, a-hole. But anyways, we're gonna do this race again and make sure that we don't mess up our race. So yeah, do a bit of drafting. The Peugeot was real fast though. Why did you break? Hello? Volkswagen, huh? Why did he just randomly break in the middle of the road? I don't know, but anyways, no messing about. This time we are gonna get the victory royale and actually win this race. Now there's another thing which I'm not sure about, but I have a theory, and that is the traffic isn't random in this game. Like they have the same pattern every time. Like you don't have variations, or maybe I'm just messed up in the head. Probably is random, but I don't know why I used to have this, or like I have this sort of thought in my mind from I guess before, is that they don't have random traffic. They have the same pattern, right? Because I mean, like how would you? Okay, back in the day, we didn't have AI or like we have AI for cars and stuff, right? So they know where to go and stuff. But for traffic specifically, hmm, yeah, I'm just talking rubbish. Ignore me, guys. I'm probably just gonna cut this whole section out. But anyways, let's just go straight through, zoom past the traffic. Was it this yellow van or the other truck which ruined my race? Oh, that one. That one was it. Yeah, you are the one. All right, go through the tunnels just like that, and here we go. Oh yeah, the sense of speed as well in this game. It makes you feel like you're going really fast, even though you're just going like 100 miles an hour, which feels quite slow. Like I don't know how fast miles an hour is, but I feel like it should be slower or it should feel slower. But the sense of speed in this game is quite brilliant, and you can sense the motion blur and like the subtle camera shakes as you're going past bumps or jumps and all that sort of things, right? So like, look at that camera shake there. Oh, sorry, Paul. But yeah, there's was a game which had so many uh, good times attached to it, right? Like my peak childhood was, oh my days, I had to thread the needle. I was gonna go on the left side of the bridge, but that car forced me to take that tunnel. So yeah, so this was a game for sure. And I like one thing is the fact that you have to restart if you don't finish in first position. So another thing about old games is that they used to be brutal. You had to finish in the first position and you actually had to earn your way up. You can't be second, you can't be third like modern racing games where they give you that leeway sort of. Even if you don't come first, it's fine, but you don't have that incentive to, I guess, race good. If you have that incentive, you have the drive to, perform better. And I felt like this game did that justice. So yeah, that's another reason why I prefer older racing games in terms of challenges and those sort of things, right? So yeah, beautiful. And oh, that's the tournament. Okay. I'm gonna leave this for the next episode. I'll see you guys next time. I'll leave you guys with a bit of a cliffhanger. So I think, yeah, this is an important race which will lead us to the next chapter. So I'll leave it here. We'll do it in the next episode. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, do make sure to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed. And yeah, take care. Bye.